Welcome to PT Plus Part 2. My guest today for the musician part of this episode is Cliff Bernard. He's going to be entertaining us shortly here in a moment. And we have a little humor to throw in there. In fact, I'm fixing to do that now and kind of bust it up a little bit. And then we'll get into Mr. Cliff Bernard performing for us and having us tap a foot and remember old times. Here goes the awfully corny humor. Why do elephants wear tennis shoes?
Why do elephants wear tennis shoes?
Because 90s are too small and 11s are too big.
Paw.
I told you it was corny. I warned you, Cliff. I warned you. What is big and gray and blue?
How am I supposed to know that? I'm a guitar player.
Okay, an elephant holding its breath. Ça fait drôle, hein? Why did the elephant change his socks?
You got me on that one.
Because they were dirty. Come on, Cliff, get with the program, man.
It's too simple. Too simple, Papa.
Why do elephants have a trunk? They would look silly carrying a hat box. What did the worm say after he crawled under the elephant's foot?
Ouch.
I'll never have the guts to do that again. I told you, I tried to warn you, Cliff.
I think we need to play some music, Papa.
One more. I'm gonna find the most absurd one. This is a double whammy. What time is it when an elephant sits on the fence?
Do I have time to think about that?
Time to get a new fence. What time is it when an elephant sits on an electric fence?
Ouch again.
Time to get a new elephant. Don't y'all just love this? I mean, come on, where else? Cliff, what's your song, man?
We're going to do something by the legendary Hank Williams Sr. You hear the lonesome whippoorwill. He sounds too blue to fly. The midnight train is winding low. I'm so lonesome I could cry. I never seen a night so long when time goes crawling by. The moon just went behind a cloud to hide his face and cry. Did you ever see a robin weep when leaves begin to die? Like me, he's lost the will to live. I'm so lonesome I could cry. The silence of a falling star lights up the purple sky. And as I wonder where you are, I'm so lonesome I couldn't cry.
Cliff, what we doing next, partner?
Merle Haggard, baby.
All right.
Everybody loves Merle.
Oh, yeah.
The warden led the prisoner down the hallway to his doom. And I stood up, say goodbye like all the rest. And I heard him tell the warden just before he reached my cell, let my guitar play a friend to my request. Let him sing me back home with a song I used to hear, and make my old memories come alive. And take me away and turn back me and sing me back home before I die. I recall last Sunday morning, a choir came in from town just to sing a few old gospel songs. And I heard him tell the singer, there's a song my mama sang. Can I hear it once before you move along? Let them sing me back home with a song I used to hear and make my old memories come alive and take me away and turn back me and sing me back home before I die and sing me back home before I die.
Merle Haggard would have been proud of that one.
Well, thank you very much.
That was nice. Well done.
Thank you.
And speaking of the Outlaws, we want to mention a special tribute toward Chris Christopherson that just passed away recently and
Yep.
was an entertainer, an actor, just top of the line. Songwriter, too. That was probably what he did best, is write songs.
Yeah, he wrote songs for a lot of folks. A lot of folks. All right, we could do another one of these older guys there. One of the, in fact, he's the only one of the highwaymen that's left. Mr. Willie Nelson.
Wow. Oh, classical, man.
Do a little
Classic.
something called Seven Spanish Angels.
He looked down into her brown eyes, said, say a prayer for me. She threw her arms around him, whispered, God will keep us free. They could hear the riders coming. He said, this is my last fight. And if they take me back to Texas, they won't take me back alive. There were 7 Spanish angels at the altar of the sun. They were praying for the lovers in the valley of the gun. And when the battle stopped and the smoke cleared, there was thunder from the throne. And 7 Spanish angels took another angel home. She reached down and picked the gun up that lay smoking in his hand. She said, Father, please forgive me. I can't make it without my man. And she knew the gun was empty, and she knew she couldn't win. But her final prayer was answered when the rifles fired again. There were 7 Spanish angels at the altar of the sun. They were praying for the lovers in the valley of the gun. And when the battle stopped and the smoke cleared, there was thunder from the throne. And 7 Spanish angels took another angel home. And 7 Spanish angels took another angel home.
Thank you.
Good.
Thank you very much.
Like that. I know you got some more in that saddlebag that you're fixing to pull out and
Oh, my
do
goodness.
for us.
Little tune from Hank Jr. Something called 11 Roses.
I guess you noticed there's only 11 roses. I chose them from my garden where they grew. Take the roses and look into the mirror, and the 12th rose will be looking back at you. There's just something about a spray of roses. To a woman, they say more than man can say. After what I've done, you may not keep the roses, but I just thought I would send them anyway. There's just something about a spray of roses. To a woman, they say more than man can say. After what I've done, you may not keep the roses, but I just thought I would send them anyway. The other night, dear, as I lay sleeping, I dreamed I held you in my arms. When I awoke, dear, I was mistaken, and I hung my head and cried. You are my sunshine, my only sunshine. You make me happy when skies are gray. You'll never know, dear, how much I love you. Please don't take my sunshine away. I'll always love you and make you happy if you would only say the same. But if you leave me to love another, you'll regret it all someday. You are my sunshine, my only sunshine. You make me happy when skies are gray. You'll never know, dear, how much I love you. Please don't take my sunshine away. You told me once, dear, you really love me, and no one else could come between. But now you've left me to love another. You have shattered all my dreams. You are my sunshine, my only sunshine. You make me happy when skies are gray. You'll never know, dear, how much I love you. Please don't take my sunshine away. Please don't take my sunshine away.
So it's done.
Thank you very much.
And I got one more request, and then we're going to wrap this up. You know anything about Conway Twitty?
Conway Twitty.
I sure appreciate that.
I see the sparkling little diamond on your hand. It's plain to see that you already got a man. I can see you're not about to fall for any of my lines. I see the want to in your eyes. Deep in your smile, there's a quiet, soft desire. Ooh, like the embers of a once raging fire. You know I could light that fire again. You know it isn't right. I see the want to in your eyes. How strong's the band of gold? Is it strong enough to hold when a love has grown cold and the woman wants a love sweet and warm? How many women just like you have silent schemes? How many men like me do they sleep with in their dreams? You can stay or you can go, and although I sympathize, I see the want to in your eyes. I see the want to in your eyes. I used to spend my nights out in a bar. Liquor was the only friend I knew, but you rescued me from reaching for the bottom, and you brought me back from fear too far gone. You're as smooth as Tennessee whiskey. You're as sweet strawberry wine. You're as warm as a glass of brandy, and I stay stoned on your love all the time. I look for love in all the same old places. Found the bottom of the bottle always dry, but when you poured out your love, I didn't waste it. 'Cause there's nothing like your love to get me high. You're as smooth as Tennessee whiskey. You're as sweet strawberry wine. You're as warm as a glass of brandy, and I stay stoned on your love all the time. And I stay stoned on your love all the time.
I hope we've managed to put a smile on your face and bring a little music to your heart, maybe tap a foot. And it was a pleasure entertaining you. Thank you, Cliff Bernard.
Thank y'all. Thank y'all for having me.
Thank you, partner.
Ladies and gentlemen, I present to you the breather. You use the breather 5 times a day, 10 reps in and out, like so. Be careful not to block the airflow. Just like that.